Hey there, future web wizards. Today, we're going to dive into something super cool called MVC architecture. But wait, what's that? Let's break it down together. Imagine you're building a super cool treehouse, and you want it to be really organized and easy to play in. That's where MVC comes in. First, let's talk about the model. This is like the blueprint or the plan for your treehouse. It knows everything about what the treehouse should look like, how many rooms it has, and where the windows go. View, this is like the window into your treehouse. It's what you and your friends see when you're playing inside. The view shows the treehouse, the furniture inside, and all the decorations. Controller, this is like the boss or the director of your treehouse. It takes all the requests from you and your friends, like open the door or turn on the lights, and makes sure everything happens smoothly. It talks to the model to get the plans and tells the view what to show. So, MVC helps us keep our treehouse, or our web app, super organized. The model knows all the important stuff about what we're building, the view shows it to us, and the controller makes sure everything works together perfectly. Isn't that neat? Now let's explore what is routing. We are inside the routes folder and inside the API file. In this course we will only use the API file and web file, the rest are for later. So first, what is routing? Imagine you're going on a big adventure with your friends, and you need a map to guide you. Well, routing is like that map for your web adventure. Routes, these are like the paths you can take on your adventure. Each route leads you to a different destination on your website. For example, one route might take you to the homepage, while another might lead you to a special page about your favorite game. URLs, just like how each path has a name or a signpost, each route has a special address called a URL. It's like the code that tells your browser where to go. Controller, now, who's going to guide us on this adventure? That's where the controller comes in. It's like the tour guide who knows all the routes and can tell us where to go. When you click on a link or type in a URL, the controller listens and decides which route to take you on. So, routing is like having a magical map that helps us navigate through the vast world of the web. With routes, URLs, and controllers, we can explore and discover amazing things together. But what is the real difference now between the web and the API files? Imagine you're traveling through a magical forest, and you encounter two different paths. Each path leads to a different destination, just like API and web routes. Web routes, these routes are like the paths you take when you want to visit different pages on a website. They lead you to places like the homepage, about page, or a cool game you want to play online. Web routes are perfect for exploring and interacting with websites. API routes, now, if you're looking to send messages or share treasures with other adventurers, you'll need a different path. API routes are like secret trails that allow different apps and services to communicate with each other. They're great for exchanging information and powering things like mobile apps or chatbots. So, while web routes help us explore and navigate websites, API routes help different apps and services talk to each other and share information. Both are essential for our web adventures. Now let's make our first route in the API file. Let's first remove the middleware, and we will explain it in later videos, and make it return a normal message like hello from the API route. Now what is those two lines? Imagine you have a big magical book that helps you find your way around the internet. In this book, there's a special page that says, when someone asks for information about a user, you can send them a message saying hello from the API route. And here's how it works. Route get user, this part is like saying, hey, magical book, if someone asks for information about a user and they're using the get method, here's what you should do next. The function, think of this as a little helper who's ready to do some magic. It's like a friendly wizard who knows how to handle messages from the internet. And the return, this is what the friendly wizard does when they receive a message. They wave their wand and send back the message hello from the API route to whoever asked for it. So, when someone asks for information about a user using the right method, our friendly wizard jumps into action and sends them a message saying hello from the API route. Cool, right? Now how can we try this code? First we need to run our server. Let's open a new terminal and write php artisan serve. This command will run our application. Now we will press on the generated link and we will get this page which has some links for the Laravel documentation and other stuff. Now let's go to the URL. Because we are in the API file, we will write first API and then the name of the root, which is user. And we will get the message that we want. Now let's try to do the same thing but from the web file. We will rewrite the same code, and then let's go and just remove the API from the URL and we will get the message from the web file. And that's it for our video for today. In the next video we will start talking about controllers. If you like this video and want to support the channel and buy me a coffee, check the link in the description. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.